people, and I'm not sure what I did worked.
The anxious face? Okay.
Yeah. That'd make a great thumbnail,
Okay.
wouldn't it?
Impromptu take 3. So whatever it showed on the take that time, it was scheduled.
Is it on for you? Is it on your channel?
Let's go now there. Yep, and it's both the same name.
I see it.
It worked.
Okay, so here's how I know. Here's how I know it's working that way. So if I put, so now we've got the chat going, right? And on the chat, where you see the chat on the box, so I can remove the chat from the video feed, but on yours, you should see the chat on the right-hand side of your browser.
Some's blue, some is gray.
Right. The blue came from for you came from my channel, and the gray came from yours, I think. But that's what it means. They're color coded based on whether they came from the host channel or somebody else's channel. So hi, hello everybody. We figured it out.
Hello.
And it only took 3 times in less than 10 minutes.
Who am I on? I'm on mine right now. So let's see whose color is whose.
Okay. Figure it out. So I will explain.
Patty G. Okay, blue is me, gray is you. So if you're looking at yourself, gray would be you then, or blue would be you and gray would be me.
Actually, you know, it doesn't even matter. I don't even care. I don't even care. It's fine.
We have the same subscribers. It doesn't matter.
As long as you got to us one way or the other, that's really all we cared about. So I've got the chat on the screen so people can see, but I can also watch this. I can turn it off so it can be just the 2 of us side by side. And then I can do fun things like this where I pin someone's chat. Patty Cat Lady said, "What's up?" And then I can turn, so like if somebody asks a question and we want to answer it, I can pin that onto the screen. And by the way, this is low tech. So it's all streaming from my browser, from my onboard camera with some extra lighting, of course, but it's all onboard tech. So I don't have to have like Zoom up and running, but I also don't have to have Streamlabs or any of that other stuff. And it allows the content that we're creating right now to get to both of our channels, both of our audiences. So this seems like it'd be a good solution for you and Tucker on Saturday.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. That the only problem with that is dragging my laptop with me. Because the laptop don't hook to a long arm.
Well, I think you can still do extra. I think you can still do different cameras. So I actually have my big camera turned on. I could switch to it, but I'm afraid I'll break things. So I'm not going to, because we do one thing at a time, one change at a time. You can use external camera if you click on that little gear icon.
Yep, we're going to see right now.
She's going to go test it. She's going to test it. Hi, Diane. So Diane said that she successfully clicked between both channels and it worked for her. Hello, Leslie G. from Richmond, Virginia. Okay. Judy says, "Hi, girls. Becca, I got a notice this morning and I went to YouTube and said private. Please explain what happened." This is what happened. I was trying to schedule a live stream and I didn't realize it was starting a live stream and I was in the middle of my workday. So I was like, nope. And I like closed out of the browser and went and marked the video. I was on my lunch break. It wasn't, it was a boo-boo.
So it does work. Yeah. You just have to transfer the camera.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. So this could work for you.
Yeah.
Wait, what does this mean? Quiltessa says, and you got to be careful with Tucker. He has, I don't know what that is. A gurry infested. What is that? I don't know.
I have no idea either.
Oh, I have no idea what that is. Oh, Kentucky lady said, 2 of my favorite quilted ladies. Hello.
Yep, on the same stream, each channel. Squirrel.
Squirrel infestation. That's what she meant.
Yeah, maybe that'll be why the race will probably take forever.
Oh, okay. So Karen said I have an echo, or is it just me? So if somebody could let me know if they hear an echo, because I don't hear an echo.
I don't
Tiffany,
hear
am
an
I
echo
echoing on
either.
your end? You don't hear it
No.
either? Okay.
And I don't hear, well, I'm actually not on your video. So hold on, let's go to your video and look.
Autocorrect changed the word to squirrel, or changed squirrel from whatever. You know what I meant. No echo. Yes, here. Becca echo. Yes, echo. No echo. No echo. Okay, so why are some people getting an echo and some people are not? Small
I don't
one,
hear
but
an
not
echo.
bad.
I'm on your channel now.
Okay. Becca is a
No,
bit of an
no,
echo,
you're
but
good.
not okay.
Nope,
I
both are
wonder.
good.
Oh, I know why. Okay. Can you hear me? Oh, now I hear an echo, but not bad. Okay. I think it's gone now. I just changed my audio to my AirPods. So let me know if that, because it was picking up from my microphone on my laptop. Let me know if
Nope.
that helps.
No, come on. Work, you darn thing.
Nope.
You
I
have to keep
did.
talking.
Oh yeah, I guess I do. I guess I do. I guess I do. If you, it sounds like you're in a can. Oh, well, I probably am in a can.
It sounds fine to me. It sounds the same.
Well, I cannot do anything about it, apparently. Thanks, shirt, Becca.
Nope,
Thank you.
it sounds good, Becca. On
I am
both of
on
our
Becca's
videos
with
to
an
me.
echo. Agree in a can. You have a different mic again, it sounds like, but you sound good both ways. More like talking through bubbles. Becca has a slight. It does sound like a tunnel, a little, just not super clear. Oh my goodness. Oh
It
my
sounds fine.
goodness. Ah!
But then I watch any video with any sound, so unless
Oh,
it's like got elevator music playing in the background, then I kind of shy away from that video. It's cool because I'm swapping between the two and they're equal. The stream is 100% equal
okay.
between both channels. So as from when I go from yours to mine and mine to yours, I'm continuing the same exact words from when I left the previous. So that's kind of cool.
Okay. Well, I changed to back to the microphone on board the Mac. See, now I'm back. I don't get the tunnel sound either. You know, we're just going to leave it alone. We'll just keep talking
Yeah.
and maybe things everybody I'm some people are saying it sounds good, some people are saying it doesn't. So, I don't know. But the black mic, yeah, I noticed that didn't work. And I don't know why because it's hooked in through USB, but for whatever
Yeah.
reason this isn't it won't recognize a USB mic. But
Everyone's saying it sounds better now. Don't know what channel they're
oh,
saying it on, but
doesn't matter, but everybody's okay. So the
yeah.
onboard so the microphone setting that I need is the MacBook mic. And when I'm doing so I'm going to use the software too. And for me, I'm going to use the software to host other quilty friends when we do live streams on Friday night. And this Friday, as long as everything goes according to schedule, the Quilting Marine will be joining me on my live stream Friday night. We're going to make a patriotic churn dash because that is the official quilt block for the Quilt of Valor this year. So I'm going to be using this software to host him this Friday night. When I use a software, it's going to be straight up like low tech, no extra cameras, no extra mic, just like what you see is what you get as far as streaming, because I feel like this is a more reliable way to be able to have somebody on my live stream with my words and lips being in sync. And it's giving my guest a boost too, because it's not just streaming on my channel. So for all the talk that I put out there about, oh, I want to promote other channels and I want to do this and I want to do that, this is actually, it's funny because I used this with Beth when she did her goody goods, when she did her interview this weekend. I've been paying for this for about 2 months and I just haven't ripped the Band-Aid to try it. So this weekend was kind of like, all right, you need to get into it. But anyway, all that to say, this software allows me to host up to, I think, 5 people. And this can stream to everybody's channel or everybody's social platform. It can go to Twitch, Facebook, I think Instagram, and YouTube. So they can pick where they want it to go. And it's no longer just content that's on my channel. It could be on their channel as well, which is a little nice. You know, if I'm going to host the Quilting Marine, he doesn't have to tell his viewers to come over to So Becca. They can watch it right from his channel. So that's my purpose for it. I think Tiffany has a different purpose for it on Saturday. You want to talk about that a little bit?
My purpose is to host a race, an actual let's see who's faster race with Tucker on my channel on Saturday. And obviously it won't be scheduled because we still don't know how to really schedule the stream from this by clicking through because it's its own website. But we will both be live on Saturday at 2 my time, 5 his time. Yeah.
Yep. 5 Eastern.
On both of our channels. And it's going to be like a real race, as in we're going to make a quilt top. We're going to find backing fabric and we're going to load it on our long arms and see who's faster between my manual or his computerized. I don't know. Yeah. Y'all can take bets though.
So Beth is actually in the chat and she was asking, or she clarified, you can, depending on the subscription that you pay for, you can actually have up to 8 channels participate in this. So thank you for that clarification, Beth. She knows way more about this than I do, and I will hopefully catch up to her level. But a couple of people are asking, what is the software that I'm using? It is called Restream. You can get to the website by going to restream.io. I know there are a lot of smaller channels out there that have been streaming from Zoom and have been using Zoom to host their friends on their lives as well. And Restream, I think, is competitively priced for what it gives you. You can do lives all by yourself. Or you can record from here and save it to your computer, or you can do lives with other people in on it, and it can send it to multiple social media platforms. So if you are one of those channels, I know Melissa with Practically Creative, Kathy with Kathy's Quilts, I know they use Zoom pretty reliably to do all of their streaming. I would encourage you to check out Restream. It's restream.io.
Yep.
So,
and it doesn't require you to have any what is the word for it, other programs on your computer, because it's actually running web-based, not computer-based. So it's not going to heat your computer up if you have all these things hooked up. You just use the computer onboard cam or a secondary one like I plugged into C, and it works. So that's good.
So it basically will be, Teresa said, so both chats streaming on top of each other. Yep, absolutely. And it's really, for those of you that are streamers out there, you have YouTube channels and you're looking into software to use, this is really nice because I can pin really easily comments for the live chat. I can have it displayed right here next to me. So if Tiffany wasn't here, I could have it set up a little bit differently. I actually even have the ability to change around the layout or the orientation of our screens. I told Tiffany I preferred this one because I felt like it got a better shot of us. But we did have some that we played with, like Tiffany liked sitting below me, and it was hi. We can put baby in the corner down here. It's kind of great.
Yep.
But I felt like this one was really good just for like the talking box, the shoulder set. But there are other ones similar to like what you would have with Zoom if you want that wider shot to kind of show off a little bit more stuff. And you can have the chat on the screen or not on the screen, just a click of the button. You can find a comment that you like, just like this one, and it will take care of processing everything for you. So
but
really
only the hoster can put the comments and change the screen style.
Yep. So Tiffany will be in full control on Saturday, but I am in full control today. So For those, I know Melissa's already said she's listening very intently. Definitely check this out. And oh, by the way, what is this? I can post here, restream.io. That's the website. And I can
I
type
wonder
in
if
the
our
chat. Like,
chat bots work while this is on.
it does. Yep. My chat bot was working while I was on live with Beth. I've noticed
Oh yeah,
people were
I
like,
was putting your things in. That's right.
yep.
So
So that
mine should be
should,
working too.
yep. So I'm really excited about what this means, like what I can do with this. And there's
Yep.
also the ability. So I don't know that I'll pay for this plan because it can get quite expensive. Oh, look, there goes your explanation. Welcome. Look, there it is.
It did. Yep, it
Ah!
worked.
By
Yep.
the way, you can see because of the welcome comments and the Streamlabs that's in the chat, you can see both of our channels comments are being merged together and displayed on screen so that everybody can see it, which this makes it a really nice layout because if I'm streaming with Tiffany and somebody watches the replay on mine, the live chat on the replay will only display the comments that were on my live chat. So if I have the chat up like this, then you get to kind of see the entirety of all
both
of the
channels
chat.
are talking about at the same exact time.
That's right.
In case
That's
one
right.
question came from one channel and one came from another.
Yep. Teresa Foister said, "Are moderators not needed?" Honestly, this is just my take on it. Tiffany, you let me know what you think. I feel like moderators are helpful always because you never know who's going to pop up in the chat. But there's nothing that anybody can do in a live chat that's really going to do anything other than just get the chat riled up, right? Like they can put in some links or they can put in some bad words or whatever, but if you just pay no attention to them and move on to the next thing, all the moderator really does is just you get to remove them so you don't have to see it.
Yep. I don't care if it comes up. And Scott doesn't know how to do any of the fancy stuff. So he don't even know how to put links in for people or anything. So he doesn't know how to do that. Even though now there's an explanation, something he can do that, but he hasn't learned them yet.
Yeah.
So I don't care what people say in the chat. If someone comes on and says, "Hey there, sexy," I really don't care. It doesn't bother me none, and I'm not going to delete them. So
yeah, it's I don't care as much, but I know it can not make your experience pleasant. And so for that reason, I do like to have mods.
There are some things that are, that need to be removed.
no riffraff. Beth said no riffraff. Okay, we're going to move on.
People. Keep it clean.
Yep. And Donna mentioned, even if you are not a moderator, you can report and remove too. Yes, you can.
Yes.
Quiltessa said, pay no attention to the moderator behind the curtain. I love it. That's awesome. This is fun. I want you to play with this now.
Yeah, I do. I'm going to play with it. And I wanted to change the background instead of it being black.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Stars or something. Wouldn't that be fun?
I think, so there are different things that I can do. Like I can put my logo on, but I don't think you can reposition it. So like now my logo's laying over top of the chat.
I don't have a logo. I don't have a logo.
This is for, oh, well, got it. I can do video overlays. I don't know what oh, look at that. Those are Michigan colors. You're welcome.
Oh, I see. Never mind. It's around the outside of the screen, not on. I'm looking at the black sections on the top.
I really think that was supposed to be for Ukraine.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh, I like this one better. That's pretty.
I like it. It covers. I don't like the ones that cover the video itself.
Yeah, I bet there are. This one's probably I like the clean one. This one would be the one I would probably use the most. But there's buttons where you can upload your own, so I could go into Canva and design my own.
I saw that happening.
I snorted.
I snort too, just it doesn't come, I guess, whatever.
Beth said, fancy. What I did was go into Canva and I made a free display with all my colors and I added my names. That's a great idea, Beth. I appreciate the tip. You guys, by the way, if you don't know who Goody Goods or Beth is, you need to check her out because she is doing kind of like what Tiff and I are doing right now, just talking.
Yep.
She's doing interviews in a series that she calls Meet the Maker over on her channel. And she's bringing other content creators, other makers on. And she's
Like you.
hosting like me,
And soon me.
Tiffany will be on there. And I know she's got a whole list of other people that she's trying to bring on too. So definitely go check her out. They're a lot of fun. It's not necessarily tutorial based. I mean, I'm sure she'll do that content too, maybe. But the unique thing is she's doing these interview formats, which are a lot of fun. You get to know the person a little bit better. So definitely go check that out. Tiffany is booked, she said. Tiffany is booked.
Me and her were talking on the phone last night. We were on video chat for a while. I was helping her.
Awesome.
Yep.
I'm glad.
I don't just talk to you, Becca. Come on now.
What? That's it. I quit. That's it. I quit. Nope. I thought we were friends.
You take up 75% of my day, and the other 25% goes to the rest of the friends.
But really, do I really? I mean, since I've been back at work, I've been busy on a project at work.
Since you've been in work.
Yeah. It's not, right? Like no. I told Tiffany, I feel like we really haven't chatted much in the past few days because I've been really busy at work. And by the time I come home in the evening, the last thing I want to do is talk to anybody. I'm all talked out.
But we go 2 days and then Becca and I, either one of us will, it feels like it's been a year. What are you doing? What have you been up to? And it's only 2 days.
Why aren't you here?
Or we just check in with each other, especially me with my car singing,
I like your car singing. She'll send me a Marco Polo every now and again where she's like literally not talking. She's just got her music blaring and she's singing along with the song. And I'm like, okay, I know that song. But she only does like 5 seconds of it. And then she'll turn it off. She finds another station and then comes back with a whole nother song. Like in 30 seconds. You've got the entire decade of the 90s music just streamed to you in like 2 minutes.
Yep, that's me.
Okay, so this person, Sherlock says, so Becca, why can't I see Goody Goods on chat on my end? Did I do something stupid? No, you didn't do something stupid. It just depends on the channel that you're watching from. If you're watching this from Becca's channel and active in the chat on my channel, and she's active in the chat on Tiffany's channel, you're not going to see the comments. You're only going to see. It's not going to merge the comments in the live chat when you're typing, but it will merge them on the screen next to our pretty little faces.
Yep.
I hope that I answered that. This is cool. Nancy loves Best Meet the Maker series. I do too. I hope she gets everybody over there.
Yes. There's another person doing it too.
Yeah, Donna Struntz, right?
Donna Struntz is doing it too. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
She changed her channel name. Something Ying.
Handmade
by Ying. Yin.
I think Ying is like her grandma name. Like I think that's what her grands call her. Yeah. So I think that's the message behind.
There's a couple of the channels that do it all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, random pair of tweezers in my pocket. How about that? I'm just like, what's stabbing me? Oh,
that's what Beth was carrying around last night. She had her tweezers.
Well, sometimes you need them, right? So I can now talk to people because I have finished Bridgerton.
Oh.
Season 1 was amazing. Season 2, I'm just saying, it wasn't bad, but it didn't hold up to season 1. Beth said she's proud of her tweezers. Jamie everyone wants to make money quilting on YouTube. Who are we talking to?
Oh, we don't make money on YouTube.
No, not really.
We pay our internet, maybe an electric bill, sometimes the water.
Maybe some of my subscription boxes I can pay for. It is paying for my long arm. I will say the YouTube revenue is paying my monthly long arm payment. So
Which is good.
I'm not going to complain. Like, I
Yeah.
don't have to pay out of pocket for that. You guys, by watching my videos, are paying for my long arm. So I will take that. I will totally take that. Aloha to Laurel Chambers.
Aloha.
Aloha. But are you really in Hawaii? That's the question I have.
Yeah.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Probably.
I would guess so. I would guess so. I don't even know what else I can do in here. I'm just looking. Okay, so I can make this show. Oh, look, I can do my own little text.
What? You can? How? I don't see where I can do anything.
This is for
cameras or add. There's a little plus button. What's that do? Add source.
No. This is all what you'll get to do when we play around with you being the host.
Oh.
You can add like little labels. It's kind of cool. Shirley says, when I am on go away. Oh.
Oh, it does work.
It does work.
I didn't know. That's cool too.
I'm playing with the buttons. Shirley says, when I'm on Tiff's channel, voice is not in sync. Try refreshing your page and let me know how that works. Sometimes it's a different thing. There is no rhyme or reason to YouTube.
Somebody's saying something about mine. It's hard to know which one I'm on. It's on yours. Let's go back to mine. I don't think it's off. Now I got to turn the volume all the way back up again.
Well, you can always just turn off the live and just, focus here because all of the chat is right there.
That's what I've been actually looking at this whole time. Oh. I'm just listening, but my voice is matching what I'm saying from my screen. So
Miss Deb has, hiya, not to nag, but I really enjoyed the Fat Quarter Frenzy Part 1. Part 2 is when?
On Sunday at 5 p.m. Arizona time, which is Pacific time right now. So it would be 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. There you go.
6 p.m. Mountain.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Mountain is right now Pacific time.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome.
This is fun.
I like this one. So Becca, very happy to hear you can make your long arm payment from YouTube. That's something. Yes, it is. Yeah. Literally, I'm making videos to pay for my long arm. And that makes me very, very happy.
That you need to play with and use.
Oh my gosh, right? I have not. It's been almost 2 months since I've done anything on this. The last time that was booted up, don't hit me, but the last time I booted that up was when I had a friend come over at the beginning of March. Yeah. The one where the tension was ridiculous.
Yep.
Oh, and I have one that I keep telling people I need to load, and I just
don't do it.
No, because I want to put Minky on the back, which means I need to use polyester thread, and I am traumatized by my experience.
Well, don't be.
Maybe I just put cotton on the back.
You can put cotton thread with Minky.
Yeah, but don't the stitches pop or something?
I have no idea because I don't put cotton on Minky. I always use polyester. 90% of the time I use glide thread.
So Pam says, Becca, I still haven't finished the spools quilt yet. Let me show you what we did in our Zoom in April with the folks that are paying as part of the spools program. Hold on. I want to, because I haven't showed it off yet. Maybe we'll do a little bit of show and tell. I mean, I do have some finished tops here. I do need to put borders on this. but this is my quilt. It's
so
the Jelly Roll Sizzle from Fat Quarter Shop. This is a free pattern. They have 4 different sizes in the pattern, and this is the one that I did. It's supposed to look like a watermelon, but there are some blocks in here that make it look like Christmas.
yeah.
So my plan is to put a white border around this, and then I want to pick up a bright pink and a bright green to make it springy and do a couple more borders around it. And I'm hoping that would make it more like spring watermelon and less like Christmas. So
I finished the little scraps from that. I made into a little quilt.
Yeah.
I finished. Well, I don't have the binding on it, but it's finished.
Someone, bring it over. But someone
there were so many scraps. Why
there
not
are.
make something else?
I've got all of my scraps for that right here. And I saw somebody took these scraps and did like a piano key border around the outside. It was really pretty. And I think I want to do that. Let's see yours.
Yep. This is just my quilt or just this?
I have the center of a quilt top done.
This one has
on the small size.
Underwater flannel.
She's got the twin size done, quilted with borders,
no, the
quilted and bound.
Quilted. I didn't quilt it. The big one. It's not quilted yet because I don't have backing.
That's not the throw size, is it?
No, this is just the leftover pieces that I did right here.
I see. Well, I did also finish the quilt top that was in the Ginger Quilter box a couple months ago. This looks so much better on camera. In person, I keep looking at the center and I keep thinking it's an egg. Tell me you don't see an egg in the middle of this quilt.
It looks like an egg.
It looks like an egg. It looks like an egg.
It's over easy.
It's definitely an egg. And then I did get this done. This is just a little mini wall hanging.
Oh, that's cute.
Cute.
I like the grays and black.
I do too. I'm just going to straight line quilt this, do some wavy lines. I would. And hang it up.
That would work.
So those are I have been doing some sewing, and that's actually what I've been working on. So I'm all caught up. Got nothing else to show you. Nothing to see here. You go home.
What I'm working on is sprawled out, but I don't really know if I want to show everybody because the video isn't even made yet. I still have to do that.
Could be a sneak peek. I did finish this one. Ooh. I got to put borders on it. Do you sense a theme? I have to put borders on all my quilts.
Yeah, I sense the theme.
So, you know what's... I'm using my long arm to drape all of these right now. Like, okay, we're going to put it on the long arm.
Mine are all hanging in the closet.
That's a really good idea.
Ready? Let's go for a ride. Sneak peek.
Okay, let's go.
Oh. That was the fastest sneak peek. Wait, you can see the binding. It's right here. It's ready. Wait, let's just bring it all over here because I'm going to be using it soon because I need to bind. Oh, wait, almost done. There we go. Oh, here's the tag. Oh, right. I made a custom tag. Isn't it so adorable?
It's so something.
I like it.
Susie said that wasn't fair.
There's a video. It's got to be edited.
I have got, all right, let's be honest. I've got 1, 2, 3 technically. I'm not going to count the mini one because that's really small and I can get that done real quickly. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 quilts that need to go on the long arm.
You want to know how many I have?
Maybe 12.
Probably like 30 because I've been making too many.
You just went 30.
It's literally the whole one side of the closet has now exploded to the other side on the hangers. So it's now overflown. And the 25 patch blocks quilt, that barely fits on its hanger. It's so heavy that it's bowing the hanger. That's funny. And they're plastic hangers. They're supposed to be heavy duty.
You need those wooden pants hangers.
Yeah, probably. But I just live with what I just need to quilt them all, get them done.
Sweetheart Creation says, I made a decision that I could complete the throws and baby blankets on my regular machine, so I completed.
That
I
works.
made a decision that I'm never going to quilt on this machine.
That's funny.
No, I'm teasing. I'm teasing. I have done quilting on this. If it's smaller and I can keep it on the tabletop, then I'll use this instead of loading it on the long arm. Somebody did ask in the chat, and I don't know who it was, but they asked, "What did I decide to do about the Juki?" Well, it's still here, and it's May. I don't think it's going anywhere.
Yep, you're keeping it, obviously. Yep, it's an amazing machine.
It is. I like it. I like it quite a bit. I think there are two things I don't love. The needle threader is not an automatic needle threader, and I take offense to anybody that says it is because I am coming from a machine that had an automatic. It's an assister. I don't love it. It's a little difficult to use, so I just thread my needle manually, and normally it works. I will say I don't love that it doesn't tell me I'm about to run out of bobbin because I air sew a lot now. But other than that, it's great. Shelly said, was there ever really a question about the Juki? If there was, you didn't know me very well. Melissa said, we knew you were keeping it from day one. What were you teasing us with?
My quilt. Hold on, I'll show you again.
Okay, yes, I'll talk to you later.
Oh, that's so black. It's beautiful black. How did
Isn't it? It's the most beautiful black they have. Wait a second. I know why. Because of that. It has a chingamabobber that... Oh, and there it is.
Lovely.
And then there's my pile in there. See, hiding. All that. It goes back there some. That's all needs to be quilted.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, Anne-Marie likes my shirt. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Becca, I am just curious. What does it say? Becca, I am just curious. This is for both you and Tiffany. If you all have a long arm fund and you like to quilt, then why so many quilts unfinished? Linda, I love to quilt and I do have a long arm, but I also have a 9 to 5 and I have kids and I have church obligations and sometimes I do the YouTube stuff too, so that takes up time too. I have lots of quilt tops that are unfinished, not because I have been turning them out in the past day or so. A lot of these have been made over the past couple of years and I just haven't had a chance to catch up. I've had my long arm for 1 year and 1 year and a couple months. And it has been in storage for about 8 months of that time because we moved and then my studio was being built. So it's most of my quilts are not done because they were done in the before times and I haven't had a chance to quilt them. And then I finish them faster than I finish the quilt tops. And I need to get that caught up. I need to have some time that I can dedicate to being in front of my long arm. I just don't have it right now. And it's not because I don't have free time. It's because I'm choosing to spend my free time doing other things that are a little bit more important to me at the time, but I'll eventually get to them and they'll be great and they'll be wonderful and I'll have lovely finished quilts. Now, all that to say, I have finished some quilts. I have a pile of quilts behind me that need to be bound. And I've got one upstairs that I sleep with every night because it's my absolute favorite that I made it, I quilted it, I bound it, I did all the things, and I've given away 2 or 3 quilts. So this year I've finished quite a bit, but I've been on a bit of a break for the past couple months. I hope that makes sense.
My reason is because client quilts come first.
Yeah.
All my jobs come first. So I try to like balance it. Job, tiffy quilt. Job, tiffy quilt.
Yep.
So it's
Yep.
kind of hard to balance that. And I have a couple in there that have been in there for almost 4 years now. And the only reason why I haven't quilted them is because I haven't found either the right backing fabric, or I left my brain in a hot mess and said, I don't really want to quilt that now.
Quiltessa said, I just want to read this really quick. She said, you can cocker the threader for Bubba. By the way, Bubba is the name of my Juki. The name of her machine may or may not be Cletus. I believe that's the name of her machine. I hated it at first, and then I got a YouTube video showing the exact spot to wrap the thread across, and now I can do it because I know what to look for. I would love a link to that video because that would make my life a lot easier.
It would. I
Hey,
get mine sometimes,
Teresa.
and then I don't get it. Hi, Teresa.
I wonder.
Yeah, sometimes it hits the threader, sometimes it doesn't. It's like right spot. It's got a sweet spot. Got to find it.
Teresa, I'm going to send you a link, and you don't, no pressure, but see if you can click that. I'd love to see if I can add you to this stream while it's in progress. You're helping me
that would
test
be
software
cool.
by doing that. Yeah. So I just sent you the link in Facebook Messenger. If you don't want to, that is totally okay, because I literally just put you on the spot. You might not be camera ready, and that is okay. But if you are camera ready and you would like this to go to your channel as well as ours, you could help us test the software.
Okay. Lovely. You got another lovely shirt comment.
I know. Everybody keeps telling me lovely shirt. Thank you. I
Covered in thread from here down.
Oh, it is. Yeah, like totally, like all the threads. All the threads. Teresa's gonna go upstairs. We'll see if we can get her on this too. Oh man, like you can always tell, and I haven't even been sewing today because I've been working. It's just all the threads are like you're working
while you're there and you're working in your quilt room as your office at the same time. So that's why you're covered in it.
It is, and it's so funny because like I was on a work call earlier, and we've gone full circle. When the pandemic started, everybody had to have their cameras on whenever they joined the conference calls. Had to have cameras on 100% of the time. And then we got fatigued with the camera thing, and so we turned them off. And now we're back to 100% of cameras 100% of the time. And so I jumped into a call and I turned on the camera. And I was telling the girl I was talking to, we were waiting for the meeting to start. I was like, yeah, this is just where I have to sit because I have enough house, but I'm lazy and I don't want to unhook my computer from all of the streaming things and go into another room. So this is where I work, which is not a bad place. Like my view, if you haven't seen, I did a shorts video and I did it, it's on Instagram too, a view of my property first thing in the morning. Oh, so
the
serene.
calming with the sounds of the birds.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I watched it.
All that just green, Tiff.
Little video.
You don't have all that green in your yard.
No, I have gray.
You too have gray.
I have a gray and dark gray and light gray and medium gray with some white little rocks mixed in yard.
So it's
but out back, unlike on camera, it's really hard to see, but off camera, I can see the lake. If I was 6 foot tall, I could see it better, but I'm not 6 foot tall, so I have to stand on my tippy toes to see it. But on camera, like when I go on the roof, you can see all of it, the whole thing from the roof.
That just kills me that you climb up on the roof of your house.
Where else am I supposed to? Here they have, like, I don't know if you know, in Arizona, I don't know if you saw it when you were in Nevada, but because we have the lake here, a lot of people have above the garage, what are they called? Like view decks or whatever. They have a deck and they have fencing around the top above the garage, and they have lounge chairs, patio tables, and it all views the lake. So it's like a view deck.
When we'll probably have to do a new roof at some point. That would be really cool if we could put, like, because there's 4 bedrooms upstairs, and my daughter's bedroom, the bathroom, and the bedroom across the hall from her, those
Mhm.
all are on this exterior wall, which would be above the garage. And I had thought about, oh, well, we can just build an addition above the garage. But now I'm like, why? Why not
A
tear that
patio.
off and make it a patio, like a balcony? Oh, that would be cool. Like
Yep.
both of
A
those
nice
rooms
big
could have their
balcony.
own door. Oh yeah, with a nice that
Oh, and then from the balcony, you have to have a zip line down to one of the trees so that you can go and zip line down and sit in your chair
listen.
and relax during a bonfire.
No, because Zoe is 11. She'll be 12 this year, which means in about 4 years she'll be 16. And I'm not trying to make it easier for her to sneak out of the house. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Oh, oh no. Shirley said, I figured out why I wasn't in sync. Ha ha ha. I am an idiot. You're not an idiot. But I'm guessing you probably had both of the lives playing at the same time.
Maybe. Or you can just press the little button to fast forward the video, change it to 2x speed to catch up, and then it'll be caught up with the chat and everything.
Jamie wants to know, Tiffany, where in Arizona are you at?
Lake Havasu. Hell on earth with a lake to cool down.
Lake Havasu. So
Yep.
funny.
So it's like
So-
northwest Arizona.
How far are you from Vegas?
2 hours. But you know how far I am from the California side? I just get in a boat and go to the other side of the lake. That's California. So when the time changes every year, my phone automatically changes time until it realizes I'm on the Arizona side, not the California side. So like for the first 3 or 4 hours, why in the heck? I did not lose that much time. It's funny.
When I go to my retreat in July or drive to Huntsville, because
Mhm.
I have to go to Huntsville for work sometimes. And when I go down there, they if I drive, you kind of bounce back and forth around in these curvy roads around like the Tennessee Georgia border. And so my clock in the car goes 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Like it keeps going back and forth.
That's funny.
It's right on the border of the time zone change.
Yep.
So like you're drive around the bend of the road and you lost an hour and then you get it back and it just keeps going back and forth.
Yes, Anne Marie, also in Yuma. It's also hell there too. It's all of Arizona most of the time. Everyone says. Some people thought hell was Bullhead. No, it's Havasu.
Do you know
I think Havasu gets hotter than Bullhead.
Oh, here's Teresa. Hold on, let's bring her in.
Let's see if it works. Oh, we got skinnier.
Did it work?
Hello.
Hi. Wait,
Looks like
so
it.
is it on her channel?
Somebody go test. Is this on Teresa Louise's channel too?
Timed it. Let's see. So far, I'm not seeing it. She must have not signed in with the Google. Teresa, did you sign in with the Google?
No.
Oh, that's why. Okay. If you sign in with the Google, it'll go to your channel too.
Oh.
Now you know how to troubleshoot it for when you get Mr. What's his name? Tucker. Tiff. Now you know what to do on Friday or Saturday with Tuck Tuck.
Yep. We will figure that out.
Huh?
I said, hey, Teresa. She goes, huh?
Sorry.
Squirrel.
I'm kind of out of it.
It's okay. What have you been working on today? We have to ask you, how many unquilted quilts do you have?
The last time I counted, I think it was 21.
Wow.
She's got me beat.
Same as me.
She's got me beat.
Somewhere around there.
Let's see. What does this do? If we go this way? Oh, I don't like that version. I like this one better. This is better.
Well, Teresa has she's probably on her. Are you on your phone?
Yeah.
She is.
Yeah.
But hey, that tests it out too. You can go live from your phone.
Yep.
Just click the link.
That means it can hook to the long arm.
What if I turn my phone this way? Is that better?
You're still skinny either way. What one? She had the other layout. It doesn't matter.
Well, I like to be skinny. Thanks, Tiffany.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. I like this one better. I think you get a better shot of everybody's face. This is really cool. This is neat.
You could see if we all have boogers this way because we're so close and personal.
Did I get my nose hairs?
Yep.
So you're trying to learn how to use Restream, huh?
Yeah.
I thought about that.
So I was telling everybody in the beginning of the live stream that this is something we're trying to test out. So I want to use this on Friday night when I host the Quilting Marine. And I think Tiffany wants to use this on Saturday. when she and Tucker have that race. And so we needed to make sure that we could get it up and running. And the benefit that I like about this, if you sign in with Google and connect it to your YouTube account when you come in as a guest, then the host can allow the live stream to go to the guest YouTube channel too. So if you would have signed in with YouTube, it would have gone to your YouTube channel, and then the stream would be in 3 different channels, and it'll take all of the comments coming in from all 3 channels and it merges them together in one feed for us to see here. And then I can display that chat feed right on screen. It's really super easy to use, but you can also use this to just stream on your own without any extra software. You can do it from I believe your phone. You can do it from your computer. It doesn't require a lot of heavy tech. It's a very low tech solution. You stream from your browser. So this would be really good for any channels that are a little bit smaller, don't have the financial investment for anything big or fancy, but they still want to be able to host others on their live. Mm-hmm. And you can set it up so it's only on yours or it's on everybody. So it's up to you. And I feel like the video quality here is better than what you get with Zoom.
Someone says they feel like they're watching the Three Amigos.
Wait.
And look, I'm in the middle, so I can count both their heads.
You got to cover your ears. And then Teresa can cover her mouth. Like, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Like the 3 monkeys. Sorry.
Yep.
It had nothing to do. I like this better than Zoom. And everybody in the chat is starting to say that too. Jebel the Rebel wants to know, has the Quilting Marine mastered free motion quilting yet? I don't know, but that'll be a great question to ask.
He just did a video on his channel about his finishing his Georgia Beauty. He did all the rulers. He did a circly ruler thing everywhere. So, and it seemed like he's having lots of fun with those rulers.
I know he mentioned in one of his recent videos that he's going to remodel his room. So, and he said that his wife, he said, I don't know if Yvonne knows this, but he was like, we're going to keep that wall open for my mid arm. And I wanted to yell through the screen, just go for the long arm, skip the mid arm.
Yep. I don't know why he don't. 10-foot frame will fit in an 11-foot bedroom. Just have to crawl underneath it to get to the other side.
Teresa, did you start out on a mid arm before you got your long arm?
I started out with my brothers. The PQ 1500, and I had it on the long arm frame. So I only had about 6 inches to 2 inches. Depending on how big the quilt was. It was a real pain.
That's how I started, with my Juki on a frame.
The other thing about the brothers, if there's anybody out there listening, you can't hook up the switch on the handle with the brothers. You can on the Juki. Mm-hmm. And here's why. The brothers doesn't have the control for fast and slow, where your Juki does.
Yep.
Right. So that's why you can't use the brother. There's Grace has a little adapter
speed
that you
control. I have one.
Speed control, and it does not work with this brother's machine. So when I had my brother's machine on the long arm frame, I had to use the foot pedal.
So you're kicking it around with you along the frame?
I had to drag it around with me under the, kick it around under the long arm and use it as I went. It was a real pain. I tried putting it up on the handlebars and just squeeze it, with my hand. That didn't
That's
work.
going to be hard because the pedals are so big.
Yeah. But that adapter, that Grace adapter, worked on my Viking sewing machine, but it didn't have as big a space.
It's only like 6 inches, right?
Yeah, it wasn't big enough, so I didn't use it that way, but I got pretty good at it.
I had the same when I had the baby lock and I was jonesing for a long arm. I think Teresa was the one that mentioned you could put the mid arm onto a carriage and have it on the frame. And so I called Sewing Machines Plus and I was this close. I was this close to pulling the trigger on one of their Grace frames. I think it was the Grace hoop frame or something. And they said they had a carriage that I could put it on. The problem was that, much like I think what you were explaining, Teresa, the buttons on the handlebars wouldn't work with the tiara. So I was going to have to use the foot pedal. And I was like, it was going to be like $1,000 for the setup or something. I was like, it's worth it. It's worth it. And Jason was like, no, it's not, because you're going to deal with that for 3 months, 6 months, whatever. It won't even be a year. And then you're going to be like, I want a long arm. He's like, this is a Band-Aid. So instead of spending $1,000 on the Band-Aid, get the long arm. So
exactly. I got the frame because I got it such a good deal on it, and I thought, well, I can get the long arm down the road because I can use this frame with just any long arm,
Well, totally not true though, because
but
when I tried to get mine, when I tried to get mine, I already had a 10-foot frame, and I was like, well, I don't want Juki on here anymore. I went through every single one of the machines that they have, and the frame that I had, the Grace something 2, it was a Continuum 2 or something frame, I don't remember. Anyway, it didn't fit any of the machines. None of the measurements for the width of the table that the tracks actually roll on were the same for any of the sets up for any of the machines. So I was like, wow, there was no point. I had to get a whole new table and a whole new machine. So
I just set my machine on the carriage.
Yeah, I sold my other frame though, so I was able to make up for it somehow. I didn't sell it for as much as I paid for it, obviously, but I sold it. So, and the lady that bought it, she had wanted the same setup anyway to use the little tiny thing. So, whatever works.
So, does this Restream cost anything, Becca?
It does. There are different plans that you can have, and I'm looking to see if I can find. I want to do it in a different browser because I don't want to mess anything up. But Restream does have. Here's the pricing. So you can try it for free. They have 3 different levels. You can pay for it annually, which will save you some money if you want to. But the price per month, it's comparable, in my opinion, to Zoom. So a Zoom professional license. So the basic is $0. You can do it for basic. What basic will allow you to do is multi-stream up to 2 channels. So if you are ever only going to host one person at a time, you can do basic. $0. You can have 6 on-screen participants, meaning you could have 6 people here, but it can only go to 2 different channels, right? So not everybody could stream to their platform. And you can always do your own lives. And there will be Restream logos or branding on the video, and then there are some streaming limits, like you only have so many hours a month that you can do live streams for. That's the basic, but it's free. Yeah. The middle one is $16 a month or $190 for an entire year. You get all of that stuff, but now instead of multi-streaming to 2 channels, you can go up to 5. And you can do some custom streaming to custom servers. So I think you can stream to scheduled YouTube lives as well as Facebook pages. You can add your own logo and some custom branding. And you can have 10 people on screen for your guest channels. And then you can have 2 people as part of a team. See, I don't even know what that means. But it adds in a recording option that will record up to 6 hours of video per stream that you do.
Oh.
And then if you go up to the professional level, it's $41 a month or $490 a year, depending on how you want to pay for it. You get all of that other stuff, but instead of having 5 streams, you can go up to 8. And then you get full HD quality stream, 1080p. You can have split audio tracking, and then you can upload and stream simultaneously. 4 team members and 10 hours of video can be recorded per stream. And all of that is a bunch of extra. So really what it breaks down for you is 0, you can host 2 channels at a time. Standard for $16 a month, you can have up to 5 channels streamed at a time. And professional, you get HD plus 8 channels, and there are extra other things along the way.
Cool.
So for me, I have Zoom, and I keep Zoom because that's what I use to host our spools things every month. But I believe the annual subscription for Zoom Professional is like $150, $160. So for $190, I have this, which I think is a better solution than streaming through Zoom. So
I like how it doesn't flip back and forth,
Yeah.
I hate that on the Zoom.
I do too. And I hate it on Zoom when it's just the 2 of us. I'm going to turn off the chat for just a second. I'm going to turn off the chat overlay. But on Zoom, think about if we were streaming right now, just the 3 of us, all the black space that we would have around each of us right now. It's like, I'm still going to get it if I do this layout, but I have options for different layouts.
As I can say from someone who watches from my phone, when you had it on that other screen, you can see everything we're doing from a phone. I watch all the streams from my phone except for yours because I put you on the computer to, all that stuff. But everybody else that I watch, I just watch from my phone.
Yep.
So when you can see it all, it's awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
And it is a lot clearer too, I think.
I think so too. Shelly Clark says you can set up Zoom for gallery view so it doesn't flip. Yeah, you can do that. But then you get I think you get the black bars. And even the black bars aren't bad as long as you have enough participants. So like when you only have one other person on there and you have gallery view set up, then you get the black bar at the top and the black bar at the bottom. And this allows you to not have that. Although you could totally get by with that. I do feel like the picture quality looks like it might be clearer. So, and it's the same price.
It seems pretty clear to me.
Yeah, me too. And the thing I noticed about Zoom is you can tell when you're trying to talk over somebody. There's a definite sound. I can't explain it, but on here it when I interrupt you, it's not doing that. It's hard to explain, but I think the sound is better too.
Good. That's great. There are a couple of flaws that there are a couple of things that I'm still trying to figure out with this. And one of them is, for whatever reason, my switch that has this. Oh, well, that would be why.
What'd you do?
I now know why it didn't work. Hold on.
Plug it in.
Let's see if this works. Hold on. Turn it on.
Yeah,
So,
that works.
my lapel light, which is plugged into my camera, and then my camera is plugged into my switch. I was trying to use this earlier and it wasn't working. And I was like, I don't know why it's not working. It doesn't make any sense. Well, it's because I had the switch turned on for the master mic and not the button to turn on the camera mic. So it was literally just a button that was not being pressed. So good to know I can use my high quality microphone. So yay. And obviously much better. Which I wonder if I can do. We're going to test this, and if it breaks, it breaks. But we're going to test something. Let's just go over here. Hi.
Is it working? It's working.
Hello. How are you? I'm just going to sit here and hold the world's tiniest phone.
It works.
It works. Yay. All right. Well, that's good. The mic puts your lips out of sync. It should be in sync now, though.
It seems in sync to me. But then I'm
Yep.
viewing this.
It might have been out of sync for a moment when I was using the
Onboard.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm laughing at Shirley. She said, "Welcome to the club." When I was using the onboard camera and the external mic, there would be a mismatch. But since now I'm using the audio on the camera that I'm looking at, it should be better now. Well, this makes me happy because now I have proved that I can have multiple guests on my live stream.
Mhm.
I have proved that it can stream to their channels if they so choose. I
Yep.
can use my nice camera and my nice mic for it. I'm happy. And I can have the chat on the screen. So I think I'm all set for Friday. And my husband has come in already to let me know that it is time for dinner. And I had
Yeah.
to shoo him away.
I
Awesome.
need to find something to snack on. I'm hungry.
Yep. Thank you guys so much for helping me test this out. I appreciate it.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you guys for hanging out on my channel while Becca and me test this out together and with Teresa, which is now that way.
Well,
What
we'll
she
have to
said.
get. Wait, right,
Oh,
right
no.
there. A high five, high five. But you
Now-
gotta give Teresa a high five.
I am. I'm gonna smack her in the face if she doesn't give me a high five.
All right. We're going to
guys
the
are
library to get a library card. Thank you guys for helping me test this out. Thank you for helping Tiffany test this out. And don't worry, we're going to help Teresa test this out soon too.
Yeah, we're gonna get this to work for everybody.
Yeah.
That's right. All right. See you guys later.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
Thanks for
Hey,
having me.
don't hang up yet because I think I can end the stream and we can continue the conversation for a second. Watch this.